boys and girls, friends, enemies. How the devil are you? Well, a lovely morning. Look, it's going to be a hot one today. Well, down south it's going to be hot. And I'm on my yearly pilgrim to go and see my mate up in Scarborough. So, all being well, we'll get there and get back. Now, normally each year I go up, I just stick a few things in a bag, get on the bike and go. This year, I might as well be setting off on a polar expedition. I don't know. It feels odd. Heck, it's chilly. I should have put an extra layer on. Woo! Yeah. Tremendous effort to get myself motivated. This time of the morning brings out some wonderful smells. Rotting cabbage smell. Smells like a cafe I went in Belgrade before the wall come down. Stunk of sweat, alcohol and really bad food. And the food was actually quite brilliant. In the 70s in Belgrade they hadn't really heard of personal hygiene, and they certainly hadn't got the splash it on all over brute effect, that's for sure. So, buckle up and see what the day brings. Usually fairly uneventful, so that's what I'm hoping for. Come on, pigeons, bugger off. Of course, it's wild animal time, isn't it? Rabbits, foxes, pigeons. Oh, we'll go down here a bit steadier than normal. I'm not feeling suicidal. Mist on the ground, it's lovely. There's something peaceful about the English countryside in the early hours. There's a sort of very fine haze over the land and everything's calm. Then people go up, get up, and it all goes to shit. I did think about running up last night gently, because I don't care about what time he opens the door. Trouble is, the headlight on this is absolutely shite. I think I'd be better off with a bloody candle in there. And yes, I've tried different bulbs. It's a common fault is the reflector style on this. I kept thinking about getting an LED unit, a proper, with the cut-off. Boy, no way at that price. Yeah, there aren't many options. I think you can splash 500–600 quid and get a new set of proper LED, not these bulbs. Bulbs don't work. Or it's the reflector. Dimmer's bugger. Oh, very faint red haze of the sun coming up. Apparently it's going to be in the 30s down here, but up north still only going to be in the 20s. So actually I shall miss the one hot day of the year. I planned this badly, didn't I? Look at that, isn't it a beautiful view? Just love this part of the world. Still in Suffolk, just sort of coming up towards Bury St Edmunds. A lumpy old lay-by. Ridgewell, if you know it. That sun is bright now. That's why I stopped. It was being a bit of a pain in the butt. There's some gorgeous villages around here. I don't want to go that way. It takes me too far off my route. I'm a country boy at heart. You can take the towns and the cities and burn them. I spent many parts of my growing up in villages, one of which was in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to give you a name, Cold Meese. I think there's something there now, but at the time there were 2 rows of houses. One row was for the prison warders at Eccleshall, and the other row was MOD police for the firing ranges, and an old broken down station which I think got knocked down and turned into an industrial area, but at the time it was in the arse end of nowhere, and it was lovely. Miles and miles of fields to play in. It's up the road from there, Yarnfield, where I got my first job on a farm. There's a lovely house, bit prefab type, council type, post-war, pre-war, sorry, pre-war, because it was for the Royal Ordnance Factory, a large part of the area, and they were only there because there was a armaments manufacturing plant. And that closed down after the war, so they let 1 row of houses out to the prison officers down at Eccleshall. But the Royal Ordnance Factory, what a playground for kids. It still haven't been open to the public, and the mischief my brother and I got up to in there. It was full of the old mound covered concrete buildings where they used to put munitions together, and it had its own little railway track in there. I don't suppose it survived. There you go. Little bit of my history. I'll shut up now for a while. These are the sorts of roads I love. They're just, I don't know, there's something about them. They're very English, aren't they? Twisty, tree bound. It's just something really nice. Well, me. The lemon flag. when I win the lottery, this is the sort of place I'm going to live. Somewhere really rural, attractive, peaceful. Not this bit because it's on a main road, but what a house. You bet it's not a private house anymore, but we seem to have lost the art of building attractive houses, don't we? That ruddy sun has plagued me all morning. Soon be time for a cup of tea, I think. Oh, Miss Moorhen. Why did the moorhen cross the road? Duh. Why would I know that? I'm bored, I'm mumbling again, aren't I? But some people thrash up motorways to get to places. They'll thrash up the motorway and then do an attractive biker road. Because actually, after about 4 hours of this, you don't need a biker road. Too many people are too reliant on going to a location on a motorway, when we in Britain have so many old routes, gorgeous routes. I very rarely, other than I know local people going about their business or going to work, I rarely see other bikers on these roads. They are missing so much. Do not park on the verge, or you may end up in the dike. The Polish at work, bless them. I'll tell you what, without them we'd be buggered, wouldn't we? There's no idle bloody British willing to do the job. Polish, Hungarians, they come over, they do the work that nobody in Britain wants to do. We've got too bloody stuck up. I've stood and hoed fields, admittedly as a kid, working on a farm. I was quite proud to be doing it. And yet the farmers cannot get British workers. Okay, the wages aren't great. Bloody hell, it's not a high stress job, is it? Probably rambling again. I do that a lot. Trust me, you don't want to be in my head.